by the second or third day, you're fully into the vibes and you don't even notice they changed. Monday morning, January 28th, there is an opposition to Mars. We're tired of football. We're tired of machismo young men and testosterone. Tired of all that stuff. Gets worse after lunch. There's an opposition to Neptune. I'm fed up with all the insurance commercials on TV, but there'll be some bad smells here on Monday. In the evening, late after dinner, there's a square to Jupiter. Everybody's overdoing it, talking too much. There's going to be some enlightenment here, I guarantee, even on the square. Here Tuesday morning, when the moon's in Virgo, see, it all changed. Moon went into Virgo Monday afternoon. And so you start doing a little discovery. Discovery happens Tuesday morning with the moon in Virgo trining Pluto. Quite nice. Quite nice. Here's the sweet part, is the trine to Venus. Yes, the moon's still in Virgo on Wednesday, and in the middle of the day, trines Venus there in Capricorn. Earthy and practical. Yep, very sensuous. Goes through till about, after dinner, about 9-10 o'clock, the moon shifts into Libra. And once that happens, there you're back in the Thursday freakiness, and there's an opposition to Uranus Thursday morning. The bells, the cars, the horns honking, the abruptness of Thursday morning make you remember Thursday, the 24th. So the difference here is that in the middle of the day, there's a trine to Jupiter, and some new information comes out. This is another enlightenment time, huh? It's just scattered amongst all of the little panic trips, because here, after dinner Thursday, there's the Pluto square. Ugh. Eek. A bug. Now you notice the Jupiter thing comes right after Uranus. So after the horn is honking, in the next hour or so, you're going to have, wow, now I understand. See? And then 5, 6, 7 hours later, here's the panic point. And I'm not liking this. There's eek a bug. But late in the evening, this is like midnight here. 10 to midnight. There's a nice trine to the sun. We kind of get our heads. Oh, now we know. We make a plan. The same feeling continues through the February 1st, another Friday. And late in the evening, here's a good Mars. Nice trine to Mars. You probably feel that Saturday morning that everybody will be up for football, because here's Neptune. Color, art, music with Mars. That's martial arts, football, sports. Oh boy. Everybody will be doing it. You'll see on February 2nd. I don't follow sports myself. It looks a lot like follow the flag nationalism to me. Saturday, moon's in Scorpio, huh? Starts with bells and ends with power. Sextile to Pluto after dinner. Says we got power and control. We've investigated. We feel pretty good. On Sunday, February 3rd, in the afternoon, the moon's going by the North Node, and everybody feels like taking care of everybody. It's a very nice Sunday. It doesn't change until the moon goes into Sagittarius, and that's early Monday morning. And that Monday is going to be a doozer. We're all relaxed. Oh yeah, here's a nice sextile to Venus. But the kids were making, there's noise all night. And then there's confusion from the square to Neptune. And here's angriness, fires and fights from the square to Mars. Mars is on Neptune. Oil, water, and gas burning, and people losing their temper out of what? Religious fervor. They're overdoing it. Nothing. It doesn't settle down at all till you get to late to Monday night, and then the trine to Uranus kicks in, and you remember we're all brothers and sisters in this adventure that you call an incarnation on Earth. Hope you have a good time. Hope you discover amazing new things that help unite humanity in this next month. It's going to be a great month. Comes a revolution, and it's already started. The justice system in the United States has been broken. ever since J. Edgar Hoover, the FBI, the CIA, and Ronald Reagan's drug war. But this man has been in jail on trumped up charges by our Big Island police and with collusion with federal judge and federal people. And he's been in jail a long time, and this man is an innocent activist, and he needs to be out of jail. And, it's just one symptom of a terribly broken justice system. There's an awful lot of people in jails that should not be there. This is Pedro Peter, and he has been charged with a whole bunch of crimes, basically because of a horrid accident where his 3-year-old son fell out of the truck and he accidentally ran over him. Now this man has 3 daughters, I think, and I think this was his only son. 3 girls, age 4, 4, and 6, who are in the back. And we have some prosecutors here on the Big Island. I remember the young man that got prosecuted in the Suisun truck, a carbon monoxide accident. And right now prosecutors are prosecuting accidents like crime. Just reading the accident report in the Tribune Herald on Sunday, January 13th, this man had apparently a long record of silly, stupid things like having a learner's permit and driving without a licensed driver there, or etc., etc. A lot of non-injurious things that he had done, but he certainly, look at his face. He does not deserve this. He just ran over his 3-year-old son, and he's in jail now with $52,000 bond because of a bunch of prosecutors that can't find nothing else to prosecute. They're prosecuting accidents, horrible accidents. Now somebody decided it was a crime, and what it was the kid fell out and he couldn't see him, and there was all these older kids in the back seat with the kid, and my God, Mr. Roth is now our new prosecutor. Mr. Roth, I encourage you to call the prosecutor's office and talk to our newly elected prosecutor and say, what's this? You're going to prosecute accidents like crimes? Get a handle on your people, Mr. Roth. Hey, let's talk about another segment of American society that needs to be totally revolutionized. That's the food system. Now I know there may be people out there listening to me or watching me that think our food is fine because the government has okayed it, huh? But Woodstock generation didn't agree, and that's why you got health food stores. And I think one of the worst things that goes on is the lack of respect for the B vitamins. And let's see if I can teach you about this kind of simple. If you look at this, Simple Rice Krispies, but the rice they used here is white rice. And white rice doesn't have the rice bran on it. It doesn't have any B vitamins. So when you eat white rice, your body takes B vitamins out of your body, and you get B vitamin deficient, which makes you feel kind of criminal. Now sugar, okay? There's a lot of sugar in this stuff. Yes, that's the second. When they list ingredients, the first most prevalent one is rice. They don't tell you how much. The second most prevalent is sugar. Oh boy. Now these guys have listed a bunch of vitamins and minerals that you think is in there, but these are synthetics. And notice it's a product of Mexico, and distributed by Kellogg's. So, okay, snap, crackle, and pop. Is that the way you want your kids to feel? These kids are wired. The reason they're wired is because there's no B vitamins here. Nope, they're all sugared up. It's an alarm bell. Here's Cocoa Krispies. Same characters, huh? Is this the way you want your kids to feel? Oh boy. And look at all the vitamins. And here it says right up on top, a good source of vitamin D. Ha! You get vitamin D by being in the sunlight. But we're not done. Not only does the white rice bugger you up and take the B vitamins, the sugar, you don't remember, but there used to be a funny thing that said if you give your kids sugar, they get criminal. Look at this. Here's Marshmallow Magic by Safeway. What's in it? Well, if you look at the ingredients, it's the same old stuff. Well, they got a lot there, but basically the first two things, oat flour and sugar, and then marshmallow sugar. Oh boy. So look, your kid's gonna feel a little bit like this. You know, I remember a Saturday Night Live thing. You know, a woman would, before she gave her kid sugar, she put a football helmet on him and tie him to the bars outside in the yard, and he'd run at things and whack his head and run and hack his head. Yeah. But this is the way you feel when you eat these things. This is the way your kids feel. And they'll feel crazy. The B vitamins are a mental health thing, huh? And so this is, look at this. Here's another one. How about this? I like your kids to look like this. Your kids to feel this way. Oh boy. Cocoa Moons. Who is attracted by this advertising to put these things in their kids' mouth? Must be somebody who gets the kids out of the way quick and they don't have to watch the craziness and the criminality come out from the B vitamin deficiencies of the white flour, white rice, white sugar, all that white stuff, guys. Look out, your kid's eating it. Look, if you think you're too old for food to make a difference in your life, you're wrong. As soon as you eat something, it changes your head, changes your space. I guess it was Lenin said, all drugs are foods and all foods are drugs. And by golly, if you eat nothing but red meat, you're going to be aggressive. Wheat. Well, I don't want to get into the grain so much, but there's a new book called Wheat Belly Cookbook that tells you the truth about wheat. Corporations have been at your wheat and your bread, and you know, I eat brown rice and decent corn and kind of limit myself to that. And I put molasses in my coffee every morning, you know, to get those little added B vitamin shots. But you know, your kids aren't going to do well if they're not fed well, and you will be scared and fall into the clutches of the right-wing gun collector Tea Party people if you're continually B vitamin deficient and you don't pay attention to eating all that white bread and white rice and white sugar. And oh, it's a white world, isn't it? Hey folks, think of the kids. Think of the kids. As always, here's my phone number. There's the website, frack.com/astro, and some YouTube stuff, and Olelo, OLELO.org, 830.